Hey y'all. Today I was just gonna play through The Last Stand. Now we're gonna click play. The Last Stand. I finished the wall today. It should hold them off for a while, I hope. Tomorrow I better look for survivors and something better to protect myself with. I have to get through the night first. So, funnily enough, it's been a long time since whoa, hold on. I didn't realize I was gonna do that. It's been a long time since I played this game. Now, funnily enough, I was playing it earlier today because I was recording, or rather, to put it more specifically, I thought I was recording, and I realized I didn't hit record. So I did like a pretty good recording session, and just to realize like, hey, I didn't actually record any footage. What? So now I'm doing this all over again. Spoiler alert, I lost actually. I got like 2 game overs. So I'm hoping that this time I can get through it and succeed. Now, the strategy that I'm using right now is I'm gonna be searching for weapons because weapons seem to be like the better choice for trying to get through this game alive. Now we found a revolver, so that's pretty good. There are much better weapons than that, but the revolver will serve us very nicely right now. And one of the things that I've noticed is that the best strategy for trying to get through this game well is you really want to aim for their heads. The heads are their weak spot, basically. There we go. Thank God. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. We're already at day 3. Once again, I'm just gonna keep looking for weapons because weapons is really what's gonna get us through this game, I think. And good thing we got the UMP 45. Now, this is part of like for my channel, for my YouTube channel. One of my goals, I have a few goals, but one of them is to document at least 100 fun and free Flash games. And this is a game that I used to play when I was a kid. I think one of the first times I played it, I was probably in middle school, I think. I'm pretty sure. From what I could tell, the webpage for this game has existed since 2007. So this is one of those older games. Now, one of the cool things about this specific game, there's like 3 of these games that were published on the internet for free, which I believe was The Last Stand, The Last Stand 2, and The Last Stand Union City. And this is the first of the Last Stand games. And it seems like the games were, how do you say it, touched up for Steam. So you can buy these games on Steam, and I'm sure it'll run a bit better there. It doesn't run too bad here. There's a little bit of slowdown in some of the portions of this game. But for the most part, it's been playing pretty good, pretty smoothly. So, you can play the game for free here on Armor Games or Congregate, or, I'll put a link to the description so you can play the game for free if you wish. But if you want to support the people who made this game, would recommend, go to Steam, buy the game. I'm probably going to do that sometime soon. But yeah, you can get this game on Steam, but you can play it for free as well. So that's actually really nice, honestly, I think. Now, I am kind of happy with this because so far, I've been doing quite a bit better than last time, actually. So, it looks like I learned a few things. So I guess it's, funnily enough, I guess it kind of works out that first recording didn't work super great. Because now I can learn from my mistakes. Failure can be, part of the process to victory, obviously, right? So now we have... Actually, hold on. So this shotgun is actually pretty good. It's pretty strong, but it has a terrible reload time. So we're actually going to use the UMP, and we're going to have this as our backup. So if things get really hairy, we can switch to the shotgun which is a lot more powerful, but it's really bad at reloading, so you really don't want to use this. In my opinion, you don't want to use this as a primary weapon. And now the Rottweilers are out here. No! Now, one thing that bothers me slightly, but it's not a big deal, honestly. It would be nice if this game had some music, but honestly, the ambiance, just the night ambiance of the crickets and the sound of the gun being shot and all of this, it's kind of cool and spooky in its own way. So it's not a big deal that this game doesn't have any music. I don't know what the next weapon we get is. Hopefully it's good, though. We'll see. Nope, no weapons. Here, this is one of the weird things, too. It says people lost from search parties 1. And I'm the only one in this search party, so it's like, who died here? It's like, I'm not... Did I die? What happened here, you know? Just a little silly thing that happens, I guess. Night 6. We're doing pretty good. I don't actually know how many nights there are. But it seems like we're doing a pretty good job. Now, maybe you're wondering, like, hey, why don't you put resources into getting survivors? And one of the reasons why I'm not doing that is because, you know, I had found a survivor earlier, but they weren't really helping with the fight. They were just kind of sitting there, and it's not... That's not great for our survival, you know? If I'm gonna find you, you need to contribute to the team. So you notice how the shotgun, it goes through them a lot faster. But the only thing, again, reload time sucks. We're going to do 4 hours in there. We're going to do all of the rest on weapons. Hopefully I get something good, but we'll see. Chainsaw. So I do remember the chainsaw being a good, like, close range weapon. So what I might do, I might stick with the UMP and put this as my backup. I do actually remember that the chainsaw has a thing where, like, when you're using it, it gets jammed, and then you have to, like, unjam it. And unjamming it takes time, so that's kind of a way of, like, like kind of a, how do you say it? That the chainsaw is not unlimited. Alright, I'm really glad that we're doing pretty good. We're actually doing a little bit better than I was doing last time. Because last time I had a lot of close runs. It's a 4 times 5. 20. I think 20 should be okay. I do wonder what the next weapon is, but I think we can go without a new weapon right away. We should be okay. I think we'll be okay. Sheesh. So last time I was playing this was the round that I actually lost. So hopefully we don't get a repeat of me losing at this round. But we'll see how it goes. Anything could happen. Sheesh. This is wild. Just trying to, like, get through these guys. Oh, gosh. And thank God. We're getting through this kind of okay, not gonna lie. The only thing that sucks... Okay, if I... Sheesh, hold on. I think 25% health would be good. I'm gonna go with that. Hopefully I get something. We'll see. Nope. Alright, well, and again, another person lost from the search party when it's just me, so that's kind of interesting how that works. So I have to wonder if, oh my gosh, already? There's a lot of runners. Ah, shoot. Not great. I mean, it's not bad either. I think we're doing okay. Ah, shoot. I think we're doing okay. Okay, thank God. Sheesh. Alright. We will get a new weapon, so... I don't know. I actually don't know what the next weapon is. It'll be interesting to see what it is. Hopefully it's good. We're gonna find out if it's good. A sawn-off shotgun. See, the thing is, if I guess it's worth checking out if it's good. I feel like the sawn-off shotgun is not gonna have a good reload time, and that would be really sucky, and that's not what I want. See, I'm wondering. I wonder if it's a good choice. I could try it out. I'll try out the sawn-off shotgun. I feel like it's not going to be a good choice, and I think it's going to mess me up. But we're going to see how this works. Because I might as well try this out. Okay, it's not terrible, but it's not... I'm taking a little too long to do this. Oh gosh. Not great. Not great. Sheesh. Yeah, this is not great. I think the barrier's down. Okay, but I think we're okay. I think... Thank God. Okay, we have no barrier, but I got through the night, so that's good. I do think we need a barrier. 25 might be good for now. I really need a new weapon. I don't think we're gonna get a new weapon with that. Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna swap out this shotgun, and I'm gonna go back to the UMP. I think the UMP was actually better than the sawn-off shotgun. Sheesh. Am I concerned? A little bit. Do I think we can win? Yeah, I think we can. We're gonna go for it, at the very least. Ah, shoot. Reload! Go, go, go! Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing alright. I think we can make it. I think we can make it. Oh, thank God. Oh my gosh, this is a little stressful, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we're gonna get 25 health. We should get a new weapon. Let's see what we get. We got a hunting rifle. I don't know how good the hunting rifle is. I think, from what I remember, the hunting rifle is really good for a one-shotting if you can manage to pull off the headshots. So I'm really hoping that this will be a good investment, but we're gonna see. Okay, I don't even need to get like a headshot. It's just a good like... Okay, this feels good. And I like the feedback of like the reload. This feels pretty good. Sheesh, this feels... I'm not gonna lie, there is like a degree of stress that comes from this. Oh gosh. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Oh gosh. Just don't miss. Ah, shoot. Alright, hunting rifle, actually worth it. So, as far as I can tell, get a hunting rifle. That's actually pretty nice. We'll do 3. And we'll see what next weapon we can get. But honestly, with the hunting rifle, I feel like we're doing pretty good. I feel like the hunting rifle might be good enough to get us to the end, but we're gonna see. Ah, shoot. I forgot about those SWAT characters. There is like some slight... Ooh. Not ideal. Not ideal. Not ideal. Eee. Oh my gosh. Once again, I don't know how we're doing this. The chainsaw is keeping us alive somehow. Sheesh. Alright, we got a Uzi. I think the Uzi... I recall the Uzi being decently good. Now, I am a little concerned because... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the Uzi. And I think I'm going to keep the shot... Or the chainsaw because this has been a really good, like... When they get too close, it just kind of chews through all of the zombies. So I really hope the Uzi ends up being a good choice. But we're going to see. I kind of get the sense that the Uzi might have been a bad choice. Maybe. We're going to see. Ah, shoot. You know what? The Uzi might have been a bad choice. I'm not 100% sure, though. Might still be a good option. I do remember these SWAT guys being a problem because of their bulletproof vests. Oh gosh. Oh no, this is not good. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Oh, thank God. How long is this game? How long do I need to survive? Call mom if I live. I hope mom is alive in this game. Shoot, man. I'm not entirely sure I'm gonna make it. How many days do I need to survive? Sheesh. And already we're getting hit with runners. Okay, the Uzi actually is doing pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It is, I think it might be better than the hunting rifle, only because the hunting rifle is definitely good for, like, doing one-shots. But this has a good spread, and you can take out quite a few of these guys, especially if you get enough headshots. So this is not bad at all. Sheesh. We'll do 4. Hopefully this will be enough. Dang it. I was really hoping for a new weapon. I wonder what these next weapons are. I guess it's like a rifle and a... Well, yeah, they're basically both rifles, I guess, huh? Hopefully we make it. I don't actually know how many nights we need to survive, so... This has been interesting to say the least. There is, like, some slight delay, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, gosh. Please don't let it end now here like this. As long as there aren't too many runners, we should be okay. There's also some considerable slowdown. Ugh. Please. Please. I think we might make it. You know, funnily enough, in one way the slowdown is kind of hurting me because it's not letting me switch to my chainsaw precisely, but at the same time, because of the slowdown, it does help me to react to the runners much more quickly. So it's got its pros and cons, not gonna lie. All right, what's the next weapon we get? Hopefully some sort of M4A1. Okay, so I'm gonna check it out. Hopefully it's good. I suspect a weapon like that would probably be pretty good, but we're gonna see. Feels pretty good. I don't know how much better it is than what I was using. Oh my gosh. This is not ideal. Okay. I think we can still win. Oh gosh. Please, please, please! Oh my gosh! Please! Ah, shoot. Okay, we're doing okay. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely diabolical and bonkers. Please. Please. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, this is this is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. The army guys are definitely a pain in the butt, not gonna lie. Because the army guys, they have the helmet and they have the bulletproof vest, so like at that point you really just have to get them through their legs, and that's not great. This rifle seems to be doing okay. It might be better than the Uzi, so we're gonna keep it. That's how it seems. I'm not 100% certain, but that's how it seems to be working. Although I do definitely hate these runners, like there's so many of them.
So as you can see, you know, as I was playing through the game, you know, someone rang my doorbell and, you know, I had to stop recording. I had to turn off my microphone. But I'll finish this in, I guess the word is post-production after I play the game. Now, you know, just to be honest, you know, as I was playing through the game, there's some considerable slowdown. If you play this game on a browser, you know, something like, if you play it on something like Congregate or Armor Games, there's probably going to be some slowdown. But at the same time, I don't mind too much because it is a free Flash game. Now, remember that this game has been, you know, it's been put on Steam. And so, you know, if you really want to, I would encourage you, if you're interested in this game, you can play it for free on certain websites. But of course, you know, you can go to Steam, support the creators, purchase the game. I'm probably going to purchase the game, honestly, at some point. And I'm pretty sure, you know, on Steam, the game has been touched up. The graphics look better. I'm sure the gameplay is smoother. I haven't played it myself on Steam, but, you know, I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to be. Now for me, I think one of the first few times I played this game was when I was a kid. I was pretty sure I was in middle school. I would have these summers where I would just play a bunch of Flash games on the computer. And I have a lot of fond memories of that time, playing with my cousins, playing with some friends, just kind of getting together, trying to beat an online Flash game together, sort of collaborating using both of our brains to see like, oh, what should we put resources into finding weapons? Should we put resources into finding survivors? And so, this was part of my childhood, just summers spent playing Flash games. Now, as I probably said before, one of my goals on YouTube is I'm making a playlist right now. It's full of fun and free Flash games. And, the idea is to sort of collect and document these Flash games, put them in a playlist, help people to be aware that these games exist. Specifically just to make games, a little bit more accessible, remind people like, hey, these games are pretty good. If you ever want to play a game, just want to pass some time, have a good time, here are some options. So I'm going to put the playlist in the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I made this video very professionally, just with all of the things that happened, all the hiccups. And here I am with the phone next to my face outside when there's all this background noise. But hey, I just wanted to get this done. And yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you feel so inclined, please drop a like, maybe leave a comment, maybe subscribe to the channel, but only if you feel inclined to do so. I would appreciate maybe if you guys know of some free Flash games, maybe leave those in the comments. It'll help me to be aware of what games are out there, and maybe help me choose what games to play next. But nonetheless, y'all have an excellent day. Thank you for being here. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you all later.